welcome back to the channel. My name is Sandy, and today we're going to go ahead and get this tree decorated and get the living room all set for Christmas 2022. Let's get started. Now I have this bin with my picks in it, and my tree topper is always just an assortment of picks that I have that I'll just arrange them in on the top of my tree, whichever way that I like. You know, I can never recreate the look because I'm just pushing things and kind of organize them as I go along. But it'll end up being a variation of something like this. I like to have a focal point in it, and this is something that's really nice as a focal point. This is a new pick this year. And then I have this one also that was from last year, very similar with the silver in it. But I just basically just go down here, find something that I like, and just start decorating.
About how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way.
All right, so once I get the topper the way that I want it, I go in with my ribbon, and I've got my green velvet ribbon, which I'm going to pair with some gold, kind of a sheer type of ribbon. And I'm gonna go ahead and place those on. Now, I'm not an expert on doing the ribbon, but what I found that works for me better is if I cut the ribbon into smaller pieces, I'm able to manage it better and place it the way that I want it to look in the tree. So basically what I'm going to do is just cut a piece here. This is wired ribbon too, which is definitely much easier to work with. Then I'm going to take a piece of this gold here, same size, and I think I'm going to try putting it together sort of like this and see how I like that. So I'm going to cut them evenly, and then I can always fishtail it if I want a piece to hang, which is really easy to do. But what I really like to do is to just create loops in the tree. So I like to start up here and just kind of wrap it around your branch here and then tuck it to make like loops. And tuck it down in here like that to create like a little loop. And then this piece here, I will fishtail that, and I'll bring you closer so you can see. You'll see I've kind of created this, and I can kind of arrange it like this. And then I have this hanging. Now I could have left it longer and just kind of made another loop by just pushing this in and doing it that way. And I probably will end up doing that actually. I kind of like the way that looks better. But if you can see that, I will just tuck it, make sure that it stays in. You can use some floral wire or something like that to tie it, or just kind of wrap it around one of the tree branches to make it stay. But I'll do this throughout the tree, and then I'll be ready to start with the ornaments. And that's what the tree topper is looking like. Now, I will probably go back and do something else, but I kind of like the wow factor of that. So far, I think it needs a little bit more, but as I start to dig down into my Christmas stuff, I may find more things that I'll pull out that I'll actually add up there. I can always go back and do that later, but let's get this ribbon going. I don't do my ribbon in any one way throughout the tree. Another thing that I like to do sometimes is just take the ribbon and fold it like this and make kind of two loops, and then kind of twist it together to make sort of like a little bow. And then I just stick those in the tree and try to wrap them around the branch. That's the key, is to wrap them around the branch, or to use some type of floral wire or whatever to secure them into the tree. But I like the way that this looks as well, like this. And as you can see, I have abandoned the idea of pairing it with the gold. I am going to put some gold ribbon in, but I didn't really like the way that it looked together after I looked at it a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here.
I used to really worry about the ribbon and how it would look on the tree, but I soon learned that as long as it fits in nicely and you put your ornaments on there, it's going to look beautiful. And as long as you like it, it's perfect the way that it is. There is no right or wrong. Every year I change the theme of my tree, and this year I wanted it to be music, and I wanted musical instruments and musical notes throughout my tree, but I couldn't find any large enough that I wanted. I didn't want like the small ornaments, or I wanted a mixture of those, but I wanted some big instruments to really stand out, and I couldn't find them. So I went to Five Below and I found this ukulele, and as you can see, it is blue and all different kind of colors. So I just brought it home and I spray painted it my gold color because that's what I really liked. I spray painted it and it turned out beautifully. I really, really like the way that it looked, and it really just makes a statement because I wanted the music theme. I wanted instruments that really stood out. So this is how I achieved that look with this ukulele from Five Below. The part that I didn't think through is how I was going to attach these to the tree, but I made it work. And as you can see my little floral there, but I'm going to cover that up with some other instruments, and you really won't see that when I'm done. I was able to find these drums like this, which were the perfect size at Walmart, and they were like $3 and some change. So I bought those and put those on the tree as well. I found those horns last year at home, I think, or Home Goods. Maybe it was Home Goods. But anyway, that was my inspiration. Last year when I found those horns and I loved the way they looked on the tree, I said, next year I'm going to do a music theme. And so that was my little inspiration. But I brought those back out to this year to pair them with my new drums and my new ukuleles. And I am loving the way that they look. I really wanted to go with hunter green as my color this year, my accent color, but it was really hard to find the ornaments in the color that I wanted or the ornaments that I liked. So I found these at Walmart. I really liked the shape of them and everything, but they weren't quite the color that I wanted. So I bought some hunter green spray paint that really isn't hunter green at the end of the day, but it did darken them up a little bit. And I love the look that it gave these ornaments. It kind of gave them more of a custom look, and I really liked them. So that was an easy DIY to achieve the color that I wanted, and it did not break the bank.
What glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you.
And now it's time for me to go ahead and do my garland on my fireplace console. I'm placing this table runner on here just because I don't want my console to get scratched up. My garland is new this year. It is from Walmart. It was only $11 for this garland. It's beautiful. It's flocked, and of course the flock goes everywhere, but it does that even with the more expensive garlands. I really do like this. I did get two of them to pair them together for that fuller look. And if you recall from my last video, I said that I brought the wrong Christmas tree downstairs for my living room this year. The tree that was supposed to be down here was flocked, so it just got all messed up, but we're just going to go with it. So we've got an unflocked tree, but a flocked garland, and it's okay. So I'm just fluffing it and fluffing it, and then I'm going to go ahead and add in my fairy lights in here just to add some lights. And I do have one side of this garland cascading down the console. I wanted that look this year, so I'm really, really happy the way that it turned out. This garland is really nice for only $11. It really is. I took it outside and shook it out a little bit to get some of the flock out so that I didn't have such a mess to clean up. But yeah, it's going to do what it does. You know how that goes. And I ran out of my green velvet ribbon, so I went to Hobby Lobby and was able to find some more. This is not the exact same shade, and it's a little bit more narrow, but we're going to go ahead and roll with it and put it on here. And again, I'm just kind of looping it in and out of the garland just as I did on the tree, using my branches to kind of secure it into place. I don't really care that it's not perfect because, again, I'm going to go ahead and add some ornaments in here and some things in here to kind of take away the imperfections, or to kind of cover them up. But I really do like the way that it turned out, and it's super, super easy to achieve this look. I'm taking some sprigs of some dried eucalyptus and placing those in the garland just because I love the way that they look, and I also love the smell of them. So I'm just placing them wherever I feel like I want it to look a little bit fuller. I'm also taking some picks and just kind of sticking them into the garland just as I did on my tree. And then I'm going to go ahead and with a few gold bulbs to put in here. I wanted to find some instruments to put in here, but I needed those to be smaller and I was not able to find them, so it's okay. I'm just going to go ahead with what I have. thanks so much for watching and for decorating with me in my living room for Christmas 2022. I hope that you enjoyed today's video enough to come back by and decorate with me because I have a lot more to do. This is the first room that I've done for this season. Not sure why I started in my living room because I've never done that before, but it's good to have it done. And if you want to see what else I'm going to be doing in my home for the season, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that post notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload video. And if you're a returning family member and you thought enough about me to stop back by today, thank you so, so much. I'm so happy that you did. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.